Nowadays, few people are satisfied with their lives. I'm sure that even you are thinking about how nice it would be to leave your hated job forever, never to interact with toxic colleagues again, and instead sit on Paradise Beach sipping cocktails. My name is Stacy, and I used to live the same way. I thought I would never get out of this unbearable routine. Then, suddenly, I discovered reading. Since then, 10 years have passed. I learned more and more information and gained experience, and thanks to this, my percentage of successful deals is 93.6%. Now, I can afford anything I want. I received a degree from one of the best business universities in Europe, and now, with my team of professional traders, I develop trading strategies that help traders worldwide. I want to dedicate this video to a strategy I consider particularly relevant. It was a strategy with which I made my first session with a serious profit. The classic trading indicator is the Alligator. It is easy to use, accurate signals, and has a high frequency of entry points. What more could a beginner need? You probably all know what it looks like. The three lines that the author of this strategy imagined as alligator's jaw. He had a strange imagination but understood the markets better than anyone else. When the lines intersect and go straight, the alligator's jaw is closed. In more professional terms, it means that a period of market consolidation has begun, and it's not worth trading. When the distance between the indicator values increases, it is an impulse signal that implies the emergence of a trend. That is the best time to open a deal. But can such a simple classic indicator be effective? Yes, the only question is how to use it. I always say that any indicator is just a tool in the hands of a trader. No strategy will be profitable if you rely only on it. Ignore other signals and don't understand the market logic. In addition, the entry window for alligator deals is very brief. It means that the trader needs to be quick and decisive. If you are still a beginner and don't understand all the intricacies of the exchange, which are vital for successful trading, my Telegram community is created for you. That is a full-fledged platform with all the necessary information for the growth of young traders. Honestly, if something like this had existed when I started my career on the stock exchange, I would have been much more successful now. Join us by clicking on the link in the description and pin comment. I will switch to the trading terminal and show you how this strategy works. Today we will be trading on 30 seconds expiry time. Let's choose a few assets to trade on. There is no fundamental difference in how the strategy works among them. So I will pick the assets with the highest possible payout. I think 6-7 will be enough for us. I have already spotted an entry point on one of the assets. We see a great divergence of the lines and a downward price movement. We open a deal for a fall. From the first seconds after the start, it becomes clear that we made the right choice. The price continues to fall, the momentum is strong, but there are no signals that the price is about to reverse. The price has reached an overbought level, as evidenced by this tiny green candle, but the sellers on these assets are too strong. They are pushing for a further price drop. The green candles goes out. The downward movement continues. We close the deal in profit. This chart might scare an experienced trader. There are a lot of price reversals, indicator crossovers, and high shadows on the candles. The price on this chart seems to move randomly, and it is impossible to predict it. However, we can see the indicator's downward signal. The chart's pullback confirms this. We can open a downward deal. It all starts with a small fluctuation in the price around the deal limit. It even rises high and some might start to worry, but now the price inevitably falls. And it is falling very sharply. Look at this inflection point on the green indicator. It's impossible to lose. The price makes a few more jerks and pullbacks, but it can change anything. We closed another deal in our favor. It was a tough deal, and I wouldn't advise beginners to trade in such an environment. Look again at the chart before it starts, and you consider whether you would have been able to figure it out on your own. I think the honest answer would be no. I can't explain everything in detail here because of the limited time available in the video. Therefore, if you want to become a real expert in trading, you should get a comprehensive array of information from my Telegram channel. Follow the link in the description or a pinned comment. I plan to open 3 more deals today. Let's not waste any time. This asset is currently experiencing a short trend pullback, just a little bit longer, and the price drop will stop and buyers will gain strength. I think we can already open a deal to the upside. The price immediately bounces off the deal boundary and starts a gradual but steady rise. The red candle changes to green quickly, and the trend is consolidated. The bear powers are slowly gaining strength now, but I'm confident that we will be able to close the deal before the chart reversal. And so it is, our deposit continues to grow, and I become convinced once again of the effectiveness of this indicator. We can see a very sharp downward trend on this chart. The price is falling every second. We immediately open a deal to get the price reversal. The price continues to fall and doesn't stop. Right after we opened the deal, the price plunged. We saw a short slippage, followed by another huge red candle. And then another one. I don't know what needs to happen for us to lose now. The indicator gave a correct forecast. Only at the end did a tiny green candle appear, which immediately disappeared. That is an absolute success, and the percentage of correct prediction for today is already 80%. We have one last deal to make, showing whether this indicator will have a 100% win rate in today's session. The situation on this asset is symmetrical to the previous one, only now we are seeing a strong uptrend. We immediately open for growth. The deal starts with a slight price drop, but this is normal. A few second pullbacks are common in the market. Our expiration time allows us to ignore them. The pullback didn't last long, and now the price has skyrocketed. The 2 high green candles leave us no chance of losing. Our current deposit has increased by an additional 1,000, and our win rate on today's strategy is 100%. These are the results of today's trading. We have proved the extraordinary efficiency of the Alligator indicator, but don't forget that this strategy demonstrated a chance of success for me, a person with 10 years of trading experience. Your trade with this indicator may look completely different and even result in losses. So, until you have gained substantial experience, I recommend using the trading signals posted daily in my Telegram community. Over 1,000 people have already used them and overfilled my mail with positive feedback, thanks, and screenshots with profits on trading platforms. Don't miss your opportunity. Follow the link in the description and join the lucky ones who have already started their successful trading career with my advice. That's all for now. See you in Telegram.